What's up you guys, it's Joelle, and thank you to those of you who are joining me for part 2 of my documentation of my time in Fortaleza, Brazil. So to catch you guys up on what's going on, this is phase 2 of the trip where we're broken up into smaller teams called attack force teams, and we're going out in these little vans to churches all around the area. And we basically do what we were taught, which is teach, preach, pray for people, and do whatever sort of needs doing for that church. The area I went to with my group for the first 2 days of this phase was pretty far away, like an hour and a half, and we went with Pastor Marcelo of a church farther away from our hotel to pray for one of his friends who had been sick for a long time. I actually went to his friend's house to do this, so that was really interesting and really hospitable of them to let us into their home, and we prayed for a super long time, but in the end he did feel a lot better, so it was worth it. And seriously, everywhere we went, everyone was so hospitable and gave us so much food, and let us try cool stuff like that orange, like cashew juice and coconut water.
Great. When I was supposed to go to the bathroom, he's like, just release it, just release it.
And after that we went to the area of the church where we were able to do some street ministry, so basically we went all around the neighborhood the church was in and asked people if they needed prayer for anything, particularly healing. And it was really cool seeing these people touched by God and how open and receptive they were to our prayers, and just being able to see what their lives were like and get to know them. And seriously, it was so mind-blowing seeing how a lot of these people lived, just putting into perspective how materialistic Americans are, I guess, and just seeing what it's like to live in a different country. So after that, like I said, students were preaching this time, so my friend Andrew here preached, and after that we got to pray for a bunch of people, and it was awesome to see so many people healed and really get to know the church and their awesome community.
Keep going, keep going. That was beautiful.
And after, of course, my friends and I would always stay up till like 1 AM in the hotel lobby just screwing around and also sharing what we did during our times at the different churches.
See the go. Too much water.
He's so good. Look at this. Look at this. This is Zach, aka Blossom, like the Powerpuff Girl.
Blossom.
Hey guys, this is my friend Christian, and guess what? Well, we recently found out that he has a YouTube channel too. So you guys should definitely all go and subscribe to it. You want to tell us what it is?
Yeah, it's called The Epic Tasty Papple.
Yeah, I'll have the links down below.
Yeah.
What kind of videos do you make?
What I do there is inspirational, creative stuff. If you're into Draw My Life videos, I do stuff kind of like that, but for like fairy tale stories. Once in a while, I do a vlog update just to like express my heart for you guys, and yeah, it's cool. I met Joelle a couple of days ago. She's been a huge inspiration for me, especially.
Oh, you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, definitely go check it out. He's an awesome kid, and you guys will really appreciate his stuff. Hi, Morgan. Hey, world. Woo!
So since this is phase 2, we had a lot of extra time in the mornings because we weren't really doing anything. So we took it upon ourselves to go to the beach and just really explore the area, which was super fun.
You're the ice cream.
So Thursday we went back to Pastor Marcelo's church, and Forrest taught on the 5-step prayer model, which we were taught earlier in the week, which was super awesome. Because, you know, that just shows that regardless of your age, you can make a strong impact on other people. And that night my friend Libby preached, which I thought was awesome, not only because she's amazing, but also because this world really needs some more female preachers and leaders. So that next morning, my friends and I decided to go to this nearby supermarket, which also had this bakery, and we just went ham on the Brazilian snacks. I got a bunch of stuff to bring home to my friends and family because I don't know, I love bringing back foods from different places.
Hey guys, oh my goodness, I'm so tired right now. It is Friday morning, and this morning we were able to go to the grocery store and we picked up a bunch of goodies. I don't actually know what most of the stuff I got is, so well, we'll see. We just had a practice. We are the green bus, which is fun. We are doing a chant or like a cheer thing at the end of this week, at the end of the trip, as a competition, and we're trying to win. Trying to get everyone together and learn this, but it's really difficult, just organization-wise, and I'm super tired now from yelling at people because that tends to happen, and I just yell a lot, so I apologize for people that I've yelled at. That's so bad. I know I need to work on that. We're going to a different church today to like minister, and I don't know the plan really because we're gonna let the pastor sort of tell us what to do. And yeah, I just like, I miss being able to talk to you guys because I don't have time, but glad to see you.
So this second church we were going to was in a much nicer part of town than the first church we went to, so when we did street ministry it was less scary, I guess, but it was interesting because people didn't let us pray for them as much. There were a lot less health issues that people needed prayer for, but I mean, I don't see that as a bad thing, people being more healthy. And it was still very effective getting to pray with certain people anyways. And since this was a different church, it was sort of a repeat in terms of teaching, Andrew preaching tonight, and we got to hang out with a lot of the kids more this time, which was really fun, so that made this a very unique church. And in addition to getting to play with the cute kids, we did pray for people for healing a lot too.
Oh, I prayed for a girl who was like 4 or 5 years old, and she had a tumor on her foot, and I prayed for it and it disappeared.
That is like the coolest thing ever.
YouTube. Oh, sub YouTube. I'm an interesting person. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of talent. Come on, follow me. At Abraham Lincoln. We spelled Lincoln wrong. Drop the second L in Lincoln. That's me. Abraham Lincoln.
And great.
Look at this.
How sweet
The sound.
the sound
That's safe.
was blind, but now I see.
Ain't no sunshine when it's gone.
Ain't no sunshine when it's gone.
I'm done. We're done.
Shark Week starts tomorrow.
Happy 4th of July, guys, by the way. Happy 4th of July, Americans from here in Fortaleza, Brazil. Today is our last day of ministry. Just all nice to go out back to the church we were at yesterday and, you know, have a good service and that sort of thing. Went to the beach this morning and it was really fun. We swam a ton and it was just really nice. Yeah, I'm really sad today's our last day of real stuff, but tomorrow is going to be tourism day, which will be really fun. And I've been able to just like hang out with a lot of friends and it's been awesome. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Our trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Last lunch here, how do you feel? How do you feel?
This is weird. I really don't like.
This last night was very bittersweet, having it be our last night with all these people, but for me it was actually a very different experience because I did intercession instead of participating in the actual service, and that basically means that you pray for the people preaching and pray over the church during the service, which I didn't know before this trip. So even though I didn't get to hear Libby preach on the last night, I really enjoyed just having this chill time with God, I guess, and being able to really hear what he's saying about this church. Last day in Brazil, and it's a tourism day, so we're just going to the beach and market and stuff, and it'll be great.
Calling all the messengers, calling all the messengers.
So this is the Brazilian market we went to. It's basically this giant 4-story flea market that has all these different stands of selling, I don't know, anything from knickknacks to hammocks, and it was really cool. I bought some bracelets and stuff like that to bring back for people, and it was really cool just to see everything.
The most massive avocados ever.
We're trying to go to the beach, but that is our weather. Which, you know, every other day it was burning hot.
Yeah, and sunny, beautiful, blue skies.
Yeah,
Except for sun tourism day.
yeah. The one day we organized to go to the beach.
Yeah.
So despite the weather, it was actually super fun at the beach. I swam basically the whole time, which is why I don't have a ton of footage, and then we had another hour-and-a-half ride back to the hotel. Then we cleaned up, got food, and headed to a night to remember, which was basically this big dance party, night of food and fun, and performing our bus cheers.
Seen plenty of hatred, death, and destruction where ignorance kills many. The blind leading the blind, we turning the blind eye. That alone is a crime. We got the power of life. I know that we make mistakes.
So these are some bits and pieces from my bus's cheer. We took a much dancier, songier approach. However, some buses clearly did not.
This is Corey, and he's the videographer, photographer of the trip, and he's one of the people I've been able to work with a lot, and he's one of my favorite people ever, so hi Corey!
Hey everybody, I'm Joel's YouTube channel, nice to meet you all, and come and find me.
Yeah, Corey Hayes Photography, New York City. This is a video. You always do that thing.
Darling, stay with me, 'cause you're all I need.
Hi world. We don't want to leave.
So this last morning in Brazil was filled with a lot of really sad goodbyes, but at the same time we'd all made a lot of good memories together, so it was exciting going off into the world and being able to use what we learned.
The airport with Ivana. We're in Salvador now, and we just got these fried dough things. Program ended, so we're sad to leave our friends, but it was a really good trip, and we get to hang out in this airport for 6 hours. So.
And we really wish that we knew Portuguese and do anything about the language.
It was a struggle to order this. And we're just, you know, we could even just point at the menu and it didn't work.
Guys, you can't lay down on me.
So unfortunately this is where my adventures in Brazil come to an end, but I just want to say thanks to everyone who made the experience what it was. It was definitely something I'll look back on for the rest of my life very fondly. And thank you guys for watching. I'll have a post-Brazil video up soon. I love you all. Peace.